Alright, so here's another alcohol video quitting. It's probably been 25, 24, 25 days. Oh man, I am beat. I worked 52 hours or something this week, riding my bike the whole time. Probably like 280 miles. I'm taking a guess, but something like that. And it's Sunday, I should have been working. I stayed up all night lifting weights, couldn't get to sleep. But I'm seeing results with that. I'm doing awesome. Like, um, not quitting or quitting drinking. It's been awesome. I'm just doing my diet. It's been 26 days or whatever. I'm um I'm my brain is working and starting to work more and more, like constantly. Like it just feels like you just kind of your brain just kind of opens up, like you start remembering things and you start being able to, your skin looks better. Do I have the mark here from Kratom? Yeah, if it's from Kratom. And and like I'm making this chart. It's on my wall. I mean, you probably can't see it, but I got some chart on my wall. And it's got like four goals on it. Like one's vacation, one's savings, money, one's what my like about fitness and health and stuff, and like like measuring myself and weight and all that. And then and then I'm making a new goal today of how many hours I work a week. And also I got one of how much money I spend a day, week to week. And I'm just gonna cut that down, and I'm gonna work more and more hours, and I'm gonna try to really get down my lifestyle to be able to let working delivering food be fitness. Listen to podcasts, make YouTube videos with a little bit of that creativity, and hopefully I'll get up to be making around 1100 every week. That's my kind of my goal, 1200. Um, and then and then so I'm on track with everything. Like this week, I've been in Chicago for like 2.5, 3 weeks, and so it's just I am totally doing awesome. I had a couple of rough days. My sleep has been. I don't feel like alcohol is really affecting my sleep anymore. I think it's just kratom, and the kratom's been helping quit. And I had quit kratom, but then I had a problem the other day with a girl and that I saw, and so I started taking it to kind of get my mind off of it, and it helps, but it's a drug. It's a drug. Kratom can be good for some things, but when you use it a lot, like I've used it a lot in the last 4 months, it's just it's just a drug. At first, it gives you a little bit of energy. Makes things interesting. You feel less anxious, and all of a sudden now, it's like I'll take it. I feel it. It goes away. I need to take more. It goes away. You kind of go down when you're off of it, so it's just completely a drug. It's not nothing extra. It's not. I thought it was a magical miracle of a thing, and it's not. It's just up and down. It's just like alcohol, except it doesn't make you do stupid stuff like alcohol. It doesn't have any. It doesn't. It's not even close to as bad as alcohol. So, so today's been. It's been great. It's been awesome. I'm lucky. I stayed up all night. I was feeling like really, really horrible, delivering, like hungover even, kind of like I didn't drink, but the sleep deprived, trying to exercise, kind of hungover, just the. And I worked 6 hours. I worked 7 hours a day, a little more than that, 8 a day, probably this week. And I couldn't ask for more. I'm really happy about it. I hope I stay healthy and can continue to do everything, and just keep going. Like one thing I guess I kind of can think of is at work sometimes. I'm looking for an order, and your mind, no matter what job you have, I mean, your mind gets into situations where you kind of I'm sure, you know, you have kids or you have a wife or you got to do the job for money or whatever it might be. You got to, your mind goes into some dark places at work. And I don't know how dark, but mine is kind of like there was a few times a day where I'm just sitting there with my phone looking for orders like, oh God, I wish I could just lay in bed. I wish I could just take a nap. I wish I could just get away from this. What am I even doing out here delivering, making $4 a goddamn order? Just bullshit. And sorry, I just am negative sometimes. And it adds up. It adds up. I worked 60 hours. I made $674 this week, and that's not including tips. So I hope to God I get at least $150 in tips, or else it's not. It's so much work, so much work, and it's nice to work. It's nice to work a lot. I mean, to be able to work how you want to, this pace and speed, and where you know you buy your own stuff and fix what you want, take a break when you want, but delivering food on a bike, it's great for exercise, but it can be kind of a hassle. And if anybody doesn't know, the word hassle means problem, rough, kind of like stuck in there, dealing with a lot of like weird, like it'd be like if somebody had like all different types of hair. They have straight hair, curly hair, an afro, um, a mustache on their head, and you're like cutting their hair, and you're like, this is just not all working out. I can't get my comb through it and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of But what I wanted to say is, even though it was rough, there was one moment today where I remember thinking to myself, this sucks. I'm tired as hell. I wish I wasn't out here. This is retarded. I could wreck, get hit by a car. I'm just so damn tired. But at least I'm not drinking. At least I'm not hungover. And you gotta remind yourself every day. You gotta remind yourself that you're doing good. Because if you are not drinking, you're not stuck on a drug like that, you have every opportunity in the world to do anything. You can think a thought and you can go follow through with it, you know? And I mean, you could be depressed and it could be really difficult, or the weather handicapped in a way, or you could lose your leg or have a medical condition, but at the same time, you still probably, you know, you can do something about it. When you're doing a drug, your brain is trapped. That's what I feel like. And so I'm good. I'm good. I'm about to play video games, cook some food, and just orient myself to these goals. One of my goals is to save $30 for vacation every day, and $30 for savings. Those aren't doable goals really, but they could become that if I can pay off some bills. So I figured every day I'll go to my bank and take out money out of my ATM if it doesn't cost me any money. And I'll get two other accounts. I'll open them up. One for savings for stocks or whatever I want to save it. Maybe one for taxes. And then one specifically for vacation. And I think vacation's that important. I think you gotta get away. You gotta go see family and friends. You gotta take a break. You gotta tell yourself it's okay to take a break. It's so healthy for you. So then another one is to write down all my hours I work every day, and leave my house and come back and try to just keep going up. Go up to like 75 hours a week. That's what I gotta do. Maybe a little more. And so And then another one, I freaked out this morning. I went totally crazy. I was like staying up all night, got like 3.5 hours of sleep, really pushed myself out to go work. And my body, I ate this smoothie, kale, protein shake, and my body started like shaking. And I had only been eating once a day. And I felt like the most energy. I felt totally great. And I just felt messed up, really messed up. And I think it was the sugar in it. And the kratom. And the sleeping medicine and not sleeping. And my body just kind of giving up. And I got through 7 hours of work. But I didn't want to go for it. I just don't want to push the risk of it if I was younger, maybe. So, through all of today's trials and whatever, the rough parts of the day, I could say that I'm feel great being in bed. I feel so happy to be in bed. And as hard as it is to keep pushing every day, I know I'm doing it for a reason. I know I'm working toward vacation. I know I'm going to be working towards savings. I know I'm working toward improving my life. And that's where you want to get to. That's where you want to get to. You want to improve your life in every way you can, every day. And by that, I mean, get out of debt, be healthy, make yourself available to others if you can, friends, family, whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend. Be health is wealth, happy. Don't drink, don't do drugs, do your hobbies, keep your mind motivated, keep yourself happy, and just, if you're only here one time, do something that you think is important in life. Whatever that might be. Whatever, in any job, you can do something that's important. You can be a taxi cab driver, and you can, or a garbage man, and maybe you like find somebody's wallet and you give it to them. And then everybody really respects you and you do a good job, and I'm saying you got to do what your mind thinks is important for you, and to make you feel motivated. These aren't things that you need to do. They're things that are choice. And the reason why you would want to do them is because they'll help you feel better about yourself. They'll give you more, confidence, and you and it feels good. Know that there's an opportunity out there. You feel as good as I do with exercise and eating and stuff like that. If you like depression, or you like to be sad, or you have something that's wrong, and you want to get away from it, maybe I can help you. But if you like it, and you like to be depressed, then that's another thing. You thanks for watching my video. but I'm trying to kind of make things work in my life and try to achieve whatever feeling I want to do in life. So that's what I'm working toward. So anyway, good luck in your life. And stay tuned. Try to have a good day, tomorrow. Make today help tomorrow. Get your clothes ready. Wash your dishes. Wash your clothes. Clean your house. Make some art. Takes care of some bills. Make your life easier on yourself. And just, you don't have to waste time. Sometimes if you're watching TV, or you're doing multitasking, and you're doing something, laying in bed and you're just sleeping, that you might feel like you're relaxing, but really you're just kind of hurting yourself. You're holding yourself back. You're not doing what you want. You're making anxiety. Go out and do what is going to help your life. Good luck. Bye.